food that I wouldn't give you a hard time about if you decided to eat it.
Shoot.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Oh, that's always
You know
good.
who eats chicken nuggets?
Yeah. Look at this segue, y'all. Y'all don't appreciate us and you don't deserve us.
You guys know who eats chicken nuggets, right? In fact, I believe with his new lady this past weekend, he upgraded to strips.
Ooh. See what happens when you do good?
Look at that. Yeah, look at that. When his
Parmesan over him.
Oh my God! Look at
Partially.
that. Listen, I was like, "What is going on here? This is a plate and a feast set for a king."
Nigga, is that honey mustard?
We can talk about it. We can talk about it. There's the what are all these new stables and stuff that they do? What is this? Bank says I heard the light skinned kid on this. I heard what the light skinned kid said on this show last week. I'm more Peter Parker than Ben. I'm no uncle.
I switched it. I said cousin. I switched. I caught myself being moved. I was like, yo, I can't say that about the man. I was like, he's gonna be mad. I was like, it's cousin. But
Ben, let's talk about the first of all. If you guys missed it, we already kind of broke down this whole scenario when we did the SummerSlam recap. If you want to go back and check it out, it's on this channel. Please like and subscribe, show love. You feel me? Tap the bell for notifications if you want to. You feel me? If you want to, but since we found out officially that we now have a new Judgment Day, and they are still calling themselves the Judgment Day, just kind of shuffled some pieces around with two figures that have now become the odd men out, per se. What happens here with the new Judgment Day? Finn Balor, Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, and Carlito still here. With this whole thing that they've got going on with the Terra Twins, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, seems like it is not over, and they've got a ways to go, likely. So, what do you think we're going to see here? Any likelihood of a mixed tag match or an intergender match with Damian and Rhea and some pairing from this group here?
I think you'll probably see something like that at whatever pay-per-view they have after Bad Blood. But I think Rhea and Damian Priest, they should do like the Temptations did and just start another Judgment Day and just have two Judgment Day groups running around, and they could sing they could be singing songs at the same time and just mash it up or whatever. But nah, seriously, I think you probably either do the tag team match either that at Bad Blood or maybe Bash in Berlin. And I think maybe at Bad Blood you do the singles matches. I think you could easily do kind of like a grudge match. I think if you're gonna take this all the way to maybe the Royal Rumble or a big 4 pay-per-view that isn't Survivor Series, because I think Survivor Series, the War Games match is going to be reserved for the Bloodline. If you want to take this maybe the Royal Rumble or something like that, I feel like Damian Priest versus Finn Balor has to end in a Hell in a Cell. I feel like this match is deserving of a big like blow off like match with that. But right now, I think we just have Rhea Ripley chasing around Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio for a few weeks. Same thing with Damian Priest chasing around Finn Balor, you know, kind of playing like cat and mouse for a little while. And then shoot.
No, please finish. No, I want you to finish, and then I was trying to say I want to talk next.
Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, you have them playing cat and mouse until you probably. I think the safe bet would be Bash in Berlin, do an intergender tag team match, and then you could have the real matches going on in Bad Blood. But yeah, you go ahead.
All right, I'm with you on that as far as like the timeline of how they put that together. I think the first thing that we'll likely see is like a mixed tag match, because I feel like Finn Balor is going to be putting these people in the way of him and Damian Priest having the one-on-one match. He's already threw JD McDonough in the crossfire. So I feel like we'll see like that mixed tag, likely with Dom and Liv against Rhea and Damian, but forgive me if I'm thinking too far ahead. But I am of the mindset that I don't want them to overdo like any of these stipulation matches. Like I'm of the opinion that I feel like War Games already needs a break, right? But if we're gonna do Hell in a Cell matches at Bad Blood, I would rather just have one Hell in a Cell match, and then for one of these other feuds, i.e., um, Damian and Finn or Liv and Rhea. How about a First Blood match? They haven't done one of those in a while. And it could also
Bad
be
Blood,
like,
First Blood.
and it could be a storyline reason to extend something further. Because as y'all know, with like the match ends as soon as somebody is detected with blood leaking. You feel me? So like it could be a situation where it's like, okay, Rhea and Liv, and you know, then she gets.
Too.
You know, I just hate the fact that we're just putting multiple cell matches. I don't think that we need multiple stipulations of the same thing on the same night.
Yeah,
That always
that's
bothers
why
me.
I kind of. That's why I said they should, if they do a Hell in a Cell match for Finn and Damian Priest to blow off the feud, it should be done months down the line. I'm of the mind that you have to save this match, especially when Triple H was talking about, oh yeah, we're doing away with gimmick pay-per-views. What's the difference if you change the name, but you still like, okay, 3 Hell in a Cell matches on this card? You haven't really done anything. I think the Hell in a Cell match needs to go back like 100%, and they've been doing good with it, of just having it like, okay, we're ending a rivalry right now. Ended right here. Oh, we're having a big match. These guys really hate each other. Let's have it right here. We shouldn't just have it like, oh, it's October. It's October. Like I think it just ruins the essence of the match. And that was one of the things that Triple H said that he was going to get away with. I'm gonna need him to kind of like stick to his word.
Hey, you know what you can say? You know how you get around that shit? You know what I mean? Get around that Hell in a Cell shit. Go to the cell, take that top off that motherfucker. You got steel cage match, baby. You know what I'm saying? We got steel cage matches for everybody now, nigga. I didn't say I was gonna have a steel cage, you know what I'm saying, pay-per-view, did I? You know what I mean? You can have a steel cage match on whatever. And they used to have them shits on Raw like every other week. You know what I mean? Like you throw a couple of steel cage matches in that bitch. I would rather see Liv and Rhea have a First Blood match because I think that shit will be lit. I think their beef is a little more in depth. Like that's what I was like Hell in a Cell because like for them two, because like that shit goes back to a couple years now. And that's the kind of story like you want to finish this finish the stories, even though you know what I mean, I already finished my story and suck your battleship and took your man. So but yeah, I'm saying, just take the top off the cell and then put it back on. You know what I mean? We want to have some real shit, but you know what I'm saying? We just have some regular shit. Yeah, just take the top off that bitch. You know what I mean? And we'll have the motherfuckers fight there. You know what I mean? Have a strap match. You know what I mean? Throw them back in there. You know what I'm saying? you could have a hardcore, no holds barred, and anything goes match. You know what I'm saying?
Scott Jones says, Waco, they need to bring the 6-man Hell in a Cell, huh?
Nah, man, that's ridiculous.
An intergender Hell in a Cell match would be crazy.
JD McDonough is definitely getting thrown off the top of the cell into the wood chips.
I don't think he's talking about like a 6-man tag. I think he's talking about doing the 6-man Hell in a Cell like they did in 2000, the one that we just did the Patreon recap.
Blood 6-man. Like, why would they want to do that? CM Punk and and Cody Rhodes, and then you're gonna have people from both brands just jumping up in there. Then you can really complain about the brand split. You know what? I like it.
They done there got enough people to do it on Raw. Yeah. They done there got enough people to do it on Raw, P. I'm not even gonna hold you. Throw